Hi, just a little bit about emotions, how you feel when you're drinking. You basically feel like a prisoner with no parole. You're stuck. I was desperately lonely, stuck in my apartment, didn't look after myself, didn't look after the apartment, didn't look after my family, couldn't visit my daughter, couldn't drive, had to sell a car. It just became hideous, to be fair. You go everywhere in a taxi, get food delivered. The only place I went was to the pub and back. As soon as I couldn't even manage that, I used to have to get friends and family to drop me some drink off. And then I found this company who would deliver it at night. Ended up with getting cases and cases of drink I didn't need. Again, that was expensive and a waste of time sometimes. I got to the point where I needed a drink to get out of bed. I mean, what sort of life is that for anybody? I missed years of my, you know, middle age, years, 40 to 50, just in the pub or at home, lonely and sick of my life, really. Get sick of being sick. Eventually, you've got to stop because your life becomes dark and dismal. You've got to see the doctors, you've got to tell them what you're drinking, how much you're drinking, because they can't diagnose you if you don't tell them. If you're drinking a bottle of vodka a day, tell them you're drinking a bottle of vodka. If you tell them, you know, if you tell them you just want a couple of shandies, it's a waste of time. You're going to see the doctor, you're wasting their time. If you drink 20 pints a day, tell them you're drinking 20 pints a day. And then they can give you some sort of treatment plan. But you must have a plan yourself as well. But as I said, the emotions are really, really low and you feel terrible. When you come out of it, you feel the world opens up to you. Just a quick story when I started to get a little bit better in 2021. Well, that's the end of that COVID carry on, I think. I hadn't been anywhere for 2 years other than to hospital and back, and decided that I would go fishing. It's something I used to do when I was a child. Now, I didn't have much fishing gear. It was great just to get out. It was quite a sunny day, actually. I managed to get the river bank. I couldn't sit down anywhere because I couldn't get up again. So I stood, just leaned against a tree. It sounds ridiculous, but I saw a couple of sort of water rats and things in the river, and a stork landed, and a few other birds flew by and all that. And a couple of old people, older than me, even walking the dog, came and had a chat. Oh, hello there, have you caught anything? And all, it's nice to see somebody fishing in the river again and all that. And that really made my day, and I thought, I'm going to do this every single day. Come down the river for a few hours and get back to nature and just get out and get some fresh air. I mean, I was so pale, I looked grey. There was no healthy skin going on then. So that was my first sort of inch forward, really, and getting a little bit better, going fishing. And then from then on, I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll try a little break somewhere at a local hotel. So I went up to the coast, but I got my daughter, would you believe, up from Manchester. She took me up there, got settled in this hotel because I hadn't been anywhere for 2 years. And I got in the hotel, so she disappeared, but came back at night to make sure I was all right and I had started drinking again, basically. We had a meal together. Then I stayed the next day. There was 2 days I did independently, and I felt great. Came out of the hotel, I thought, I've done it again, I'm back in the game. And then about 6 months later, I decided to take a train to London, where I used to work. I've been on the train thousands of times. It was a very special day because I hadn't been to London for 8 years, I think, and been anywhere. And I got on the train and I felt so free when I got there. I just had a one night in a hotel, and that was enough to give me so much confidence that I felt my life coming back to me, really, to be fair. And things just got better and better from there. I've got a lot of stories and information I can tell you. If you get bored of it, just let me know. But there's some funny bits in them as well. But basically, you can come back from the bottom. Is what I'm trying to say. You can be so ill that the doctors are saying, it's 50-50 here. You can look down and feel depressed and feel sorry for yourself, but you've got to pick yourself up. And there was one particular doctor at the Freeman Hospital, consultant who I see twice a year now. She said, push yourself every day. just walk another yard or two. And at first you feel weak and you feel you can't do it. I pushed myself, I did exactly what you said. Every single day. When she told me what to do, I said, I'll do it. When I went to see her about a year ago, even she said, if somebody told me you get back to this sort of health after how ill you were, even I would have questioned it. So it can be done. It's not a miracle, it's just a question of having a plan in place, following the advice of the doctors to the letter, and just getting out there, push yourself along. If you fall over, somebody will pick you up. That's the sort of attitude I had. And I did have a few moments, I did a few anxiety scares and all, but that's all gone now. So the last couple of years has been fantastic. And every day is a wonderful day. And there's a lot to do in this world without ever touching any booze again. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. If you have any questions, just drop me a little note in the comments box. Thank you.